The button!
Dragon's
The
like,
button is
Alright.
pressed.
Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 58. When last we left off, the party was investigating the possible death of an artificer named Snardek Oakenborn. The party fought lots of furniture throughout the house and ended up making their way downstairs to his secret room to find a mecha chimera guarding the man's unconscious body. They managed to take out the last of the defenses, and we ended off the session with Lilia going to check on Snardek, and as you can see in the log, she rolled a 25
For a medicine check.
on her medicine check. Yes. So,
Is
with a
he
25,
alive?
he did.
He did.
He did. Okay.
How long
Yes.
ago he did?
With
Yeah,
a
can I
25,
tell how long?
you would be able to tell how long. I gotta remember what I said before. He's been dead about a week.
Okay, so yeah.
But with your 25, you can also tell that based on the position of his body, he's like holding one of his arms. It looks like he had a heart attack.
Ow.
With a 25.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Pika wants to loot.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Pika. Well then.
Where are you trying to loot? And roll me an investigation roll.
Or do you want to take 10 minutes and loot everything?
Sun searches the whole house. Well, let's go room by room.
Don't take a minute. Take 10. Take 10 minutes. Yep.
Okay. Let's do this room by room, and I'll have you roll investigation checks.
Okay, so Meteor is not doing the take 10 mechanic. No worries.
Not in this case.
Thank you, Severed.
So roll me investigation, Pika, or Sun.
I would like to,
A 6. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Bad
Too late.
You what?
investigation.
Too late.
Oh, were you giving her
I was gonna inspire. It's too
inspiration?
late. It's too late.
Okay. Anyone else who
Get-
wants to search down here can do
Get
that as
Callan
well.
too. He's our investigator.
Okay, I'll have Callan do it as well.
While they're searching, can I sit down and take a short rest?
You can start, yeah.
Yeah.
Whether or not
I
it
don't know how
finishes
long we're
before you
gonna
guys
sit
leave.
there, yeah. I don't know how long this is gonna take.
Do you have the spell ability to message Mare or
Yes.
no?
I should have that spell slot available still.
Okay, so Stan and Callan. So Fang, thank you for the 62-month resub. So
Oh, right. I should end my conditions now.
so San and Callan
They're no longer valid.
together, you do an okay job of searching the place. You find lots of smashed bottles on the floor over here. Over there, from where the bottles got chucked at you. But over here on this table, what you had actually noticed before when entering the room, there was a piece of paper with some mechanical-looking contraption on it. And the piece of paper looks to be some kind of blueprint.
I think Callan should take that.
So, San, roll me an intelligence check to see if you can understand what the blueprint is. You have no clue. It is all gibberish. You can tell that the device that's sitting next to it looks fairly similar to what has been drawn on the blueprint, but you're not able to make heads or tails of what it is talking about. Anyone else wants to roll intelligence as well to look at it? They can.
Like I
Just
said,
an
I think
intelligence check.
Callan.
Yep, intelligence check.
This is... That's honestly a pretty good roll for me.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
that's a pretty good roll.
Considering
Alright.
I have 0 modifiers in that one.
So,
For the most part.
Callan and Staflin grab it and take a look at it. From what you can tell, this blueprint seems to be of a mechanical heart. Intended to...
Was he trying to replace his heart because he knew he was going to have a heart attack?
It does look like it is meant to be put in a person to replace a defective one.
Okay, now that's sad.
So, yeah, you can probably guesstimate that he knew he had a bad heart and was trying to fix it, but ultimately died before he could. It does look like the contraption is unfinished.
That is very sad.
A sad face.
I will sit down and while they're doing all this, send a message to Mayor Whitestone.
Mm-hmm.
Or Whitehorse, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was watching Critical Roles today. But, yeah.
Whitehorse.
Whitehorse, not Whitestone. That is different. That is a location.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll message Mayor Whitehorse and let him know that unfortunately, Mr. Snardic Oakenborn seems to have passed away from a heart attack.
I see. That is very unfortunate to hear. If you could, if you are able, can you please retrieve the body and bring it out to the guards stationed outside? They'll be able to take it from there.
Yeah, I won't waste another sending spell responding with an okay. I'll just assume that he knows that we'll do our best.
So I thought.
Also, while looking around, San, you find some strange-looking key.
Oh.
Do I know where it's for, or am I gonna have to look for it? Sorry, there's fireworks going off over here at the minute.
Question. We don't want to revive him, do we?
That's up to you.
I don't particularly.
Is it worth?
The condition that killed him is still going to be there. He may just immediately have another heart attack.
And San, to
I do remember he's dead.
To answer your question, the key is very oddly shaped. It doesn't look like it's meant to fit a lock of any kind.
Is it for the heart?
Was it for the chimera?
Roll me investigation.
Me
or
or
perception. Either one.
My perception's better.
Natural 1.
No, it's not. What the fuck?
You're not sure.
Mm,
Saplin, natural 1. You also have no clue what this key could go to.
Good, I got it out the way.
You both are looking at it. It's like, I've never seen a key like this.
It's purged. The one is purged.
Can I walk up and take a look at it?
I'll allow the one more. So you walk up and take a look at it. You look at the heart. You look at the chimera. You are fairly certain that it does not go to either.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't go to either. So I guess we're deciding definitely not reviving him. Not worth it.
I don't think we should.
I will pass along that the mayor asked that we turn his body over to the guards.
Yeah, I don't think it's our job to play.
No, and if he already has a heart condition, there's no reason why we wouldn't revive him, and he immediately has another heart attack from the shock.
True. I do think Callan should take the blueprints, though.
Yeah. Kellen grabs the blueprints and the heart and puts them in his bag.
Well, this is sad, though. Hmm. Should I go upstairs and maybe get the guards to come in and
We may
get
need
him?
to bring it up to the guards. They're probably going to be wary of walking in after what was in here before.
True.
So I'll go up with whoever wants to bring the body upstairs. I am
I
not the
think
strongest.
Aurora's
Yeah,
probably our
Aurora
strongest.
will help you with that.
And that way I can send a message out the door to the guards to be like, hey, don't attack us. We've handled everything in here, and unfortunately we have a body to turn over.
Okay. And Curio, are you doing anything in the meantime?
Not overly. I'm just watching other people go around and do stuff.
Okay. So the guards do take the body off your hand. Is it safe to? Is the premises safe now?
As far as we can tell, yeah.
You were able to dispatch of whatever security measures were in place?
Everything that activated and tried to attack us is gone.
Very impressive.
Can't speak to anything that may have remained dormant. So, be careful.
Well, we'll still guard the place for now, until a more thorough sweep can be done of the place. We appreciate the help.
Okay.
All right. You guys searching any more of the house, or?
Oh, I assume they're completely sacking the place while we're doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my thought.
All right. So...
I could see Callan looking for all sorts of blueprints and maybe at the books to see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. So, San, let me know what rooms you are trying to investigate, and I will let you know.
Oh,
what you
I was
find.
just gonna do a sweep of the house, to be honest.
He probably has some loot tables that you need to roll specific for. Is
Yeah,
why he's saying
Pretty
that.
much.
Specific items to be found in specific rooms.
Right.
So are you finished with the basement and you want to move back up out of the secret room? Try other rooms?
Yeah, I'll do the first floor and then go up to the top floor in the attic.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for the main floor. 4. Wow. You are not rolling well tonight.
Can I just drag Callan around with me?
I mean, I would honestly
yeah,
have Helen do these checks.
Yeah, my investigation rolls are shit.
I would suggest just trying
20.
to assist Kellen.
Yeah,
All you
I'll
need
assist
is
Callan.
a 10, and then Kellen will get advantage.
Okay.
Do that then.
Yeah, make Callan search.
Okay, so for the main floor, let's see. You already found the beads of nourishment, here.
Yes.
And, with a 20, it's pretty good.
It also gotten a modified rapier and modified arrows.
Yes.
Yep.
So while Callan is looking around, he starts looking around the kitchen for some yummy food to eat. Maybe not the moldy piece of food on the table. But while he's looking at that moldy food, he notices that a mug on the table looks different than the other mugs around.
Ooh.
Okay. I will just casually remind Callan that he has the wand of detect magic if he'd like to make sure there's not an enchantment on it.
Oh yeah, that's good idea. Alright. So he will go ahead and activate a charge of that.
That's 10 minutes, I think, of detect magic.
If I can find it. Detect magic, there it is. There we go. This is his second of 3 charges for the moment. So he activates the wand. The cup on the table definitely has some magic to it.
What school is it? Do we know?
It would be...
Do you need the cheat sheet for the schools of magic?
I believe it would be conjuration?
Is it some sort of maybe infinite?
In the pins, there's
Source?
a link to the Alpine DM that explains the schools, if that helps you.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's some sort of infinite source mug. If
Could
that's
be.
even a thing.
Mutation would be if it changes the contents of the mug. Conjuration would be summoning things into the mug.
Yeah, I believe it would be conjuration.
Okay.
Also, Pika, or San, the key that you found is also is glowing, and seems to be magical.
Okay.
I believe it would be the enchantment school.
Okay. An enchanted key and a conjuration mug.
Mm-hmm. That is all that seems to be popping
Is
out.
anything else giving off a magical aura? Like if the key has the enchantment, maybe the item it goes with also does.
So the creatures that attacked give off a slight faint aura to them, but they seem to be dwindling as you have disabled them. But other than that, on this floor, nothing else.
Okay.
To the upstairs?
Okay. Alright, go ahead and is Callan doing the roll?
He's our best investigator.
Yeah. With
So
Callan
just
and
Callan
I'll
with advantage,
help.
okay. Alright, so 19. Alright, so the bedroom, you got the walloping, or you got the arrows, you got
Rapier,
the
yep.
rapier.
That was
So while you guys are looking, you decide to open this chest up at the top, and in it you end up finding 173 gold.
More gold.
It seems like other than that, you guys have looted this place too. Actually, Callan has the detect magic up. Okay.
he does.
Alright, so Callan would have overlooked this, but because of the detect magic, he got a ping off of the bookshelf. There's a book on the bookshelf called Secrets and Lies. And there seems to be a glow from inside of that. So he grabs the book off the shelf, opens it up, and inside the book is a hollowed out compartment with a wand in it. And it would be of the school. Possibly divination or enchantment.
Would we be able to
I think
investigate the
divination.
wand to see if we can recognize what it is?
Yeah, divination. What's that?
Would we be able to investigate the wand to see if we could figure out what it is?
You can roll an Arcana check.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to try.
Natural
Apparently,
20.
I know.
What has Lilia successfully done, I should say?
Okay.
To see if I can figure out what that wand is.
Okay.
All right.
Apparently, I really know.
Just to see if you've heard of it before.
So, you have you take a look at the wand, and you actually recognize this wand from a book you read.
Okay.
It has very distinctive patterns on it. This is a wand of secrets.
Ooh.
So it has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points you at the nearest one.
Finding the entrance to his place earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a wand of secrets.
Okay. Are you pocketing that in your bag? I'm just hanging on to it for now.
I think we'll just throw it into the party loot for now, and
Yeah, I'm just figuring out, do I need to put it in the bag of holding on my person, or are you putting it on yours?
if you want me to put it on mine, I can put it on mine for now.
It doesn't matter, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Inventory.
Currently, we are looting all the things. That is how it goes right now, Burning.
Yep.
Okay, so that was all still the bedroom?
Yep, that was all the bedroom.
Okay.
Making sure that went in properly. Where is it? Wand of secrets. 3 charges. Okay.
There you go.
All right. I assume you guys are moving up to the attic then.
Yep.
All right. So, Curio did search here before. This is where he found the prosthetic leg, but you guys can,
I thought it was an arm.
or prosthetic limb, sorry. All right. With a 25, so once again, Callan looks through here just to make sure Curio didn't miss anything. Finds a bunch of gears in the boxes. The thing that stands out the most, though, since he does still have his detect magic up, is the blue, like, orb thing that's sitting out
I
right
thought
there.
he took it and pocketed it.
No, he left it there.
Oh, okay.
So that
Do we pocket the blue orb thing?
He has to magic up. Is it exuding magic?
it is.
What school?
I am checking.
He's doing that. I've updated our bag of holding funds with the new money we just got.
I believe this would be transmutation. Maybe, maybe not. Either transmutation or conjuration. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all that really seems to stick out there as well.
Callan doesn't want to pocket some gears in case he needs it.
Yeah, he'll take a handful of gears.
He is her artificer. Maybe next time we don't need to steal a little girl's music box.
Can I attempt to recognize the orb? I don't expect this to work, but
Yeah.
I kind of want to try.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. 21.
No, you might.
That was a natural 19.
So you don't recognize it right off, but while you're messing around with it, you are like, this looks like it could fit over my head, and so you put it on your head, and you just get like a surge of fresh oxygen
Okay.
while it is on your head. So this is a breathing bubble. Contains 1 hour of breathable air.
Going in the bag of holding?
And regains all its air daily at dawn.
Is Meteor about to send us on an underwater adventure?
You might. We have a ring of water walking and now a breathing bubble.
I mean, it has been raining really hard lately.
There's that.
True. And a wand of secrets. Now we have a wand of secrets.
Underneath of it, there's a paper where it was sitting, and it seems to be a sketch of this. Looks like he might have designed this himself.
Oh, wow.
I think Callan should pocket that.
Okay.
The schematic? Yeah.
Well,
Callan
he's
can
an
take that.
artificer. Maybe he can learn how to do it and then recreate it and sell it.
Well, that's why I was agreeing. I'm not trying to disagree with you.
I was just giving my logic as to why I'm saying to pocket all the schematics.
All right. So that pretty much covers the rooms. Anything anyone else would like to do?
I don't think he'd have any books that I'm interested in, so I don't know.
I feel weird rifling through a dead man's house, knowing that we were sent here to do a wellness check.
Yeah.
So Saplin will not partake of anything in particular.
So you're not taking the bubble?
I'm still gonna take the bubble,
Okay.
sadly, but I'm not gonna go looking for like normal mundane stuff.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna raid his bookshelf or raid his closet.
Okay.
To be fair, the only books that I might raid were things on like additional potions and antidotes and stuff like that. But he's a tinkerer. I can't see him needing something like that.
Well, it's possible there could have been something like that, but all of the bottles in the secret room with all the liquids in them got smashed.
Yeah, but I was saying books
Oh, okay.
on how to make them.
Gotcha.
I
I'm
can't
relatively
see.
certain that anything of use with the bottles was completely destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm also relatively certain, Meteor, that had I chosen not to take the breathing bubble, someone else would have taken it and sleight of handed it into the bag of holding regardless.
Possibly.
Not naming names.
Alright.
I think it would have happened too, honestly.
But
So
yes,
what are you guys doing?
I guess leaving and going back to see the mayor?
Okay.
We were also told where to find teleportation circle and components for your spells. But we can stop at the mayor first because he does owe us 200 gold upon completion of this quest.
Yes, more money.
So, yes.
Thank you. I was just trying to look up what I said for that.
Right here in my notes, right there.
I was like, crap, they're supposed to get something. What was it?
200. It was 200.
Okay. Alright, so you guys make your way back to the mayor's office, and he thanks you for a job well done and hands you over the 200.
Okay.
It seems also matter of fact.
Unless
Well,
there's
I
something
mean-
more.
We
Oh, we
expressed our
still-
regrets over the sending spell. So. It just seems
True.
streamlined because I did the talking before we got here.
Pretty much.
I guess he would inquire, he would ask, so what kind of security was in place there? What
They're
was attacking
constructs.
the men?
This furniture literally attacked
Makes
us.
sense.
Furniture attacked us and paintings.
Yes.
Paintings.
The paintings were a pain in the butt.
Yeah, the paintings were able to cast enchantments. So
Yep.
Really?
yeah.
Intriguing.
Pretty ones.
That could be very useful.
A pain in the butt.
And were you able to determine anything about what you said? Did you tell him what he died of?
I said he had a heart attack.
Okay. So that one's covered already. I'm not surprised he had a heart attack. He had been having heart troubles for some time.
It's very unfortunate.
Will mentioned
Indeed.
that it looked like he had plans to make a mechanical heart, and he didn't have the time.
Oh, that's a shame. That could have been useful for lots of people. Was there any indication as to how he was making it?
I'm gonna look at Callan and ask for the schematic and say we can always make our own copy.
Okay. He hands it over.
Well, I would make a copy and then
Yeah, we would like to make a copy of this if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we can. He calls his assistant in.
Yeah.
Can you make a copy of this, please? Right away, sir. He takes it out of the room. That could be monumental with medical technology. I mean, there's only so much healing spells can do. Can't always just heal a broken heart. This is the... Is it? Yes, it is the town of Ashitaka.
yep.
You guys keep talking for a bit, and a little while later, his assistant comes back with both the original and the copy. I'd like to keep the original ourselves, but you're welcome to the copy.
Hand the copy to Callan.
Okay. While this is going on, San sneaks away to go find Ashitaka.
Yep. The rest of us are gonna go shopping after this anyway, so.
It's really unfortunate. It looked like he was so close.
Thank you. Indeed. Okay. So San.
Hello.
What are you hoping to do with Ashitaka?
Bully him into buying me shit so I don't have to spend money. And I also wanted to see if we could get any more information about Alenka.
Checking in for intel.
Yep.
Okay. Roll me investigation to see if you can find him. 17.
Oh, so apparently I can find this idiot, but I can't find anything in a house. Got it.
To be fair, you have an advantage trying to find Ashitaka. You know where his haunts are, most likely.
Sure.
Yeah, so you end up going to a bar he mentioned last time you saw him.
And find him.
You find him sitting there drinking. San! How you doing? You're back!
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Sorry, sorry, I was concentrating on something for a second. Just need some information and some stuff.
Alright, yeah, you asked me about that Alenka woman.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Well, I wasn't able to find out much. Apparently she's part of some tribe of Vistani that likes to roam the area and cure people's curses.
Cure people's curses? Haven't heard that one.
Yep. That's what the tribe's known for.
Who is
That's
she?
what the rest of the Vistani are known for. We have heard this information, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
So who's she supposedly cured then?
Well, from what I understand, she isn't all that into the curing. She's more into the giving of curses.
Yeah. Had to deal with that.
At one point, she was the strongest in her village at curing curses, but it was too easy, so she started looking into doing more with it. And
You went rogue.
when she was found out, she got tossed out.
Pull to Carmen Sandiego.
And not much is known about her since then.
Okay. Oh, has anyone updated the shop? I had to think then what I was gonna say.
I know what the funds are, if that's what you mean.
No, I mean the shop that I went to last time with you and Ashitaka. I got the cane sword, didn't I?
Oh, you want to know if they have anything new?
Mm-hmm.
I think we were shopping yet. We were waiting for you to do Ashitaka.
It seems like the same stuff. There's nothing. It seems like your typical rogue type of equipment.
Last time.
Yeah, about the same
Been,
kind of
what,
stuff.
30 episodes at least.
There was.
There, you did just find a modified rapier and modified arrows in the artificer's house. You're probably good.
There's like a bracer type of thing that's used to conceal and like retract and extend a dagger into your hand.
That sounds fun. I'm just gonna grin at Ashitaka and just pat him on the shoulder.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, it's been a while, and it's my level up day, so you can buy it for me.
Your level up day?
It's my birthday. You can buy me a present.
But,
so I'll take the bracer.
Okay. He grabs.
I'm so confused.
He just kind of is looking at you, like grabs his money pouch and is like, "There you go, happy birthday."
Woo! I got a bracer.
I didn't remember. So it doesn't do anything more than what I described. It's just it's basically for concealing a dagger. Yeah, it's a holster.
Yeah. If anything, it might allow you to quick draw it.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't act all offended that he didn't remember your birthday.
Anything
it
else?
It worked out to San's advantage.
Anything else you're wanting to do with Ashitaka?
No, that's it.
Okay. So you continue to hang out with him for a bit. All right, rest of you, where are you wanting to go?
I'll just bully him into buying me food and stuff.
We want to look into something with greater restoration.
Okay.
To acquire
preferably
a greater restoration
reusable.
prayer bead at the church.
If possible.
Yep. Yeah.
And we were looking for teleportation circle and components, which I think the guild would also have, as well as a circle.
Yeah. So the greater restoration stuff would be at the temple. And the teleportation circle and components were at the guild, yes.
Diamond dust, I'm assuming, would be where? Magic
jewelers.
Shop?
Yeah, jewelers.
Jewelers?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to pick up some diamond dust if possible.
Okay.
Wasn't there something else that I needed to pick up too, though?
Any components you'd need for your spells. So where do you want to go first?
Church? Temple?
Okay. All right, so you arrive at the temple. What is it you're inquiring about exactly?
Prayer bead?
Prayer bead.
Prayer bead. Okay.
Greater restoration.
Let's see.
And then, Nene, if you have any other spells that require religious components like reliquaries or chalices or such,
yeah,
would be where to get those too.
A golden reliquary worth 500 gold for Summon Celestial? I need a reliquary. Is that
You-
used up?
You would get those at the church. Unless it says is consumed on use, then it is not.
Where would it say that?
In
At the
spell.
bottom? Oh, in the
Like
spell.
by comparison, look at say Hero's Feast or Revivify, which does consume component, and see where it's listed there. It says it in the description if it is consumed. This one is not.
Which
All
one?
right. So
Hunter Celestial.
a bead of greater restoration is
Okay,
gonna cost
so-
you 7,000 gold.
Oh, I thought it was 7,000 donkeys.
Summon Celestial, here we go. Material.
Should we do the Greater Restoration as a party fund?
I don't see an issue with that if people want to pull together for that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Helps everyone.
Okay, so let's
It's an oh
do-
crap. It's an oh crap bead.
You said how much?
7,000 gold.
7,000.
Okay.
And since Aurora has the prayer bead necklace, I guess put it on his.
Yes.
AKA Meteor, can you put it on Aurora?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I've subtracted that out. We're all basically the number that I had there. Subtract 1,100 from that essentially per person. I have exact numbers here in a minute.
So a reliquary, I'm assuming if it's worth 500 gold, I have to take 500 gold out if I...
Yes, you would spend 500 gold for it.
Meteor, I'm buying a reliquary.
Okay.
That's out of my own funds that I have in my pocket right now, though. So I have my reliquary.
Perfect.
Let's see.
Then make
Scrying.
sure it's updated.
A focus worth 1,000 gold, such as a crystal ball, a silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water. Do you see me doing scrying at all?
I mean, scrying is pretty useful. Wouldn't be a bad idea to just get a mirror, but you can also
It says a font filled with holy water. What's that?
yeah, just get a font and you could just refill it with holy water. I actually have a vial of holy water.
What's a font? Besides something that you type with. I'm a little confused.
No, it's a vessel. Like, for example, you know how if you go into a Christian church, they'll have the little bowl at the front with the cross and the holy water in the bowl? That's a font. It's just a container.
Okay. Yeah, that seems impractical to carry around. Whereas a crystal ball or a silver mirror kind of
I
sounds...
think the mirror is a little easier, personally, but
And it's 1,000 gold for that. I don't think we'd find that here at the church.
let's
Where
see
would
here.
we find that?
What was it? Sorry?
Either a
crystal
crystal
ball
ball
or
or
a
a silver mirror.
Which I'm looking right now.
Yeah, and any like basic arcane shop would have those. Those would be pretty easy to find. Why Isn't it showing up on his spell list? That's
Your
really weird.
restoration is diamond dust. Apparently, I need to pick up sulfur.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most shops will be able to convert your gold into silver.
I said sulfur.
Sulfur?
Yes.
Okay. Sounded like you said silver.
My flame strike needs a pinch of sulfur.
Meteor,
Yes.
question.
Mm-hmm.
The bleeding edge mushrooms that I picked up from the tent after my encounter with Glossia,
Yes.
would there have been sulfur clinging to any of those?
I'll allow that.
Okay.
I'll allow that.
Saplin
Makes sense.
We'll hand you a small cloth with sulfur in it. Don't ask.
Okay. Where's sulfur?
Just don't ask.
I've added the bead to the
Aurora
item, but it's not giving him the spell.
Huh. Do you need to do a feature and traits refresh to get it to come up? Now that you've added the item.
I removed the item and re-added it.
Let me open Aurora sheet. Features.
Oh wait, I know what I did wrong. That ought to do it.
I was gonna say, when I open the item, it shows it.
Yeah.
And he would just be able to click from the item to use it, so.
Okay. That should fix it. Spells.
I don't think stuff from the prayer beads normally shows up in your spell list. It's just you click onto the item and then you click the spell.
No, it does.
Or you make a custom
it does
action.
show up in the spell list, I thought. Doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't.
I don't think for the prayer beads.
It does not. Oh.
For my staves it does, but that's because it's an equipped attuned weapon.
Interesting. Okay. Well, then it's good.
Yeah, the amulet's not a weapon, so it's not going to show up in your spell actions.
Okay. Well, then it's all good.
Okay. Alright, anything else that you need while you were at the church, Pika? Or not Pika, Nene.
Me? The only other thing that I'm looking at that might come in handy later is for hollow, but that's herbs, oils, and incense worth 1,000 gold, which consume, and I don't think I would get that here.
Yeah, and I mean, doesn't Hallow have a stupidly long cast time anyway?
24 hours.
Yeah, you're creating a sanctuary space over a duration, so I think you would probably acquire whatever you needed right before you did that, because that's a massive undertaking.
Yeah.
I just noticed I did a typo with the necklace of prayer beads, and I wrote that it has 2 beads of cute wounds.
Cute wounds. Cute.
Lovely.
What are they, little heart-shaped kiss wounds or
something like that?
I don't know.
All right.
Funny.
So what are you guys doing next then?
I would like to go to the guild and acquire. Well,
teleportation
stuff.
stuff.
I don't know if I can acquire the inks at the guild, but I know that I can acquire the circle.
Okay.
Do we have to register at the guild for that?
We should already be registered at the guild, I thought.
We're
Maybe not in
registered
this
at the guild
town,
in
but
Donnelly.
they probably have a working relationship. Maybe.
Maybe?
Alright,
I guess we'll see.
San will say at this point you end up running into them again and can join up if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So you all make your way to the guild hall. This guild hall is absolutely massive, like 2 to 3 times bigger than the guild hall in Rockford.
Oh, Rockford. Yeah, Rockford. That's the name of the place.
Yeah, this is Donnelly.
I meant Rockford, but you knew that.
Yeah.
So you walk in, and immediately you see the reception desks. There's about 8 of them, all with people in line to use them. Go ahead and roll me perception. 7.
Suit today.
Yeah, all the lines look pretty long. That's a bit better.
Am I noticing anything?
Sure. So Saflin's looking at all these lines and is getting slightly depressed at how long it looks like she'll have to wait. Lilia,
Honestly,
you
just gonna shrug and get to the back of one of the lines and start strumming on her lute.
so you start to do that, and then Lilia's like, Savvy, all the way at the end. Looks like there's no one in line over there.
Okay.
So you make your way all the way over there. There's one person at the counter, but it looks like they're finishing up like right now, and there is no one in line behind them.
So suspicious, though. I get that it's supposed to be convenient, but it's just alarm bells. Like, what does everyone else know about this teller?
It's the farthest away.
Yeah, I'll get in the line behind the person.
All right. So the person in front of you finishes up their business, and the reception desk is now yours if you want it.
Okay. Walk up. Hello, we're registered with the guild over in Rockford. But I was hoping to acquire materials and a record of your teleportation circle.
Yes, welcome. In order to do that, I will need to see your guild cards, please.
Okay.
So you all hand over
Happy to
your
offer.
all right,
Yep,
you all
hand 'em
hand
over.
over your guild cards. Like, all right, let's see you.
I'm registered as the face, so.
He takes yours and is like, Then he looks at another one. It's kind of making a little face, kind of thumbs
I
through
would
all
say
of
that
them.
I have dropped my disguise and I look like a tiefling at this point, so that I
Okay.
match the guild card.
That's fine. So he's thumbing through all of them. All right. There's a slight problem. In order to access the teleportation room, you need to be a B-class adventurer. And according to these, you are D rank.
Not been updating our rank this entire time.
You guys haven't gone back to the guild to
We've
or
checked
turned in
in.
quests for quite a while.
We've checked in with sending to turn in. Okay. We weren't told we had to physically be there to change it.
Yeah, it's quite unusual for B rank to be requesting access to that room, though.
We just assisted the mayor.
Let me get the
know if
guild
that
master
counts
and
for
see what
anything.
they'd. Let me get the guild master and see what they'd like to do.
Like, I will. I have no problem name dropping Mayor Whitehorse.
Alright.
Situation. Like, we literally just did a cleanup task for the mayor. doing a wellness check on Snardek Oakenborn and dealing with constructs that the guards were not capable of handling. That should count for something.
So he's walked away at this point. You're
Yeah.
like spouting this off like, oh come on.
Do you not know who I am?
Then all of a sudden you hear a
Skip-
voice from
skip
behind
right
you go,
over.
well, that's impressive. And you turn around and there's this purple-haired elf in line behind you. Sorry, didn't mean to eavesdrop. You worked with the mayor?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How'd you get to know him?
Right place, right time.
Gotcha.
Classified.
So always useful.
I would have totally said covert mission is classified.
No, I was just right place, right time.
I'm Tammy, by the way. Nice to meet you. And she holds out her hand.
Saflin is gonna scan her hand really quick. Are there any odd rings on her fingers?
Roll me perception check. San, you do not recognize her now.
I'm sad I can't bardic inspiration myself. I'll nudge whoever's next to me and be like, "Do you have any
19.
weird rings?"
She does not appear to have any rings on her hand.
Okay.
And no, San, Count doesn't recognize her either.
Saflin will cautiously hold out a hand in
She...
a way that looks like she's being cautious to not puncture her with the nails and the claws more than
Okay.
looking suspicious.
So she starts like vigorously shaking your hand. Like, I love your nails.
Cute. They're rather sharp. Do be careful.
Oh yes, for sure. I appreciate the warning. Right around
I'm
now
a little shocked by her welcoming, given that Safi is a tiefling.
Tiefling reputation is on the rise, apparently. What the mayor had informed me of, said I was free to use my real face.
So the teller comes back right about now. He's like, unfortunately, the guildmaster doesn't seem like... Oh, guildmaster! Hi, didn't see you there. And he acknowledges the woman you're talking to.
Oh, good.
Woman.
Yes, hello. I was actually just trying to find you. All
A
right. For what?
verification that's going to be required for this request.
Ah, I see. And what's the problem? Well, they're requesting access to the teleportation room, but they're only D-rank adventurers based on their guild cards. Registered
We've
in
had quite a history, but we
Rockwood.
haven't formally dropped back into a guild in a bit.
I see. Let me see those. And she takes a look at the cards. Well, we could always test you. See what you're made of. What do you say?
My previous question still stands. Would an endorsement from the mayor help at all in this situation? We're not looking to use the circle for transportation at this time. I've just recently come into magics that allow me to log locations.
I see. You must be quite powerful then. The test should be a cakewalk. If that's the case.
Look at the group.
Does
up
the
for a bit of
test
an
increase
exposition?
our rank?
It could. Depending on what I see from you.
So my question to the group was, are y'all up for a bit of an exhibition?
I guess so.
Okay.
Looks at Curio. Want to show off your stuff?
Saflin's listed as the party leader, but this is still a democratic process.
Sounds fun to me. Curio,
So what's the full question?
Do we agree to be tested to increase our rank as adventurers, potentially,
for
and
it.
gain access to teleportation rooms?
On?
I guess it's settled then.
Okay.
Follow me.
I'm nervous.
She leads you deeper into the guild.
Walk this way.
Down several hallways.
I'm
and
hoping I can actually do something with the limited amount of spells I have right now.
and comes to a doorway.
Did we at least take a short rest?
I'll
Don't
say yeah.
think
You
so.
guys
I
have
think
taken a short rest at this point. Yes.
I was pushing for one earlier, but I was told maybe not.
You guys haven't been doing a lot of strenuous activity, so I'll allow it.
Did anybody heal me, by the way, seeing as I'm still on 21 of 48?
Well, if you're doing a short rest, you can use hit die to heal yourself.
Yeah.
No one's really rolled hit dice at all this campaign.
I would have Song of Rested during the short rest, which would have gained you an extra 1d8 if you spent any hit dice to heal.
Yeah. I need to heal.
All right, so she brings you to this door, opens up the door, and it leads out into this beautiful courtyard. There's some stairs. There's like a grass landing all around the outer edge. And
You could take that healing.
8, and I would have healed for 4.
Pika,
okay.
What?
take that healing.
So 10 more.
You get the 10
Okay,
more,
I'm a-
and then both of you that used hit dice get an extra 3 from my Song of Rest.
So there's
Thank
trees all around the outer edge, and then there's stairs on opposite ends leading down into like a smoothed out area of dirt. And in the center, there's this like ornate design on the floor and some benches and a statue right in the center. This is a courtyard / training ground that we like to use. So the test is simple. Or first part anyways. I'd like one of your mages to show me a B ranked spell. If you would.
Mage?
Yep, so any
Casters.
of your spellcasters.
Casters.
By
And what is a
B
B-
rank spell, yeah.
B ranked
What is
spell.
B rank spell. What qualifies a B rank spell to you?
So
Unfamiliar terminology.
a B rank spell would be a 5th level or higher spell.
Can I step forward then?
You may.
Okay.
Could cheat and use the Wall of Thorns from the staff, but I'm not gonna.
5th level.
Hey, knowing
Let's
how to use your
do-
equipment is part of being an adventurer.
Because that's a 6th level, but
Okay, for shits and giggles, I will say stand back, and I will aim
And
a flame strike. It's a 5th level.
All right. Wonderful. So everyone takes a step back, and you rain down this vertical column of your divine fire from the sky and strike the ground with it. Let's see. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Okay. Yeah, you should be
Basically, I
able
will
to-
try and get as far away from people as I can while I
Yep,
try
you should
to
be able
do that.
You should be able to do that easily here.
wise that you were the one to cast it, because almost all of my 5th levels are mental magics, which are a little harder to demonstrate.
So
Yeah,
it,
I was
it
young
rains down
fired.
this.
I could modify your memory, but that's kind of harder to. Sure.
My other one was raised dead. So I'm just like, I don't really have anybody to raise right now.
Well, see, you just cast it and you modify the memory for them to see that you did a 5th level spell.
Yeah. I could have
Alright.
modified their memory earlier to make them think we were B-rank adventurers, but that seemed unkind.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Sucks
your
when the
flame
paperwork
strike
doesn't add up.
your flame strike rains down, and she looks at it and says, "That is indeed a B rank spell. Very impressive. I'd say you've passed this section. Wasn't too hard, right?"
Honestly, that was the first time I've done that spell.
First time.
Yeah, I have. Well, I haven't had the chance to use it yet.
Well, it's an impressive one, that's for sure.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. You come here. She points off to the other side of the courtyard, to a centaur that's been on the other side, with a sword, just kind of like practicing his strikes, and doing this like kind of ornamental sword dance. Or actually, he is actually not holding a sword. He is holding a glaive. And just doing this like beautiful almost dance like practice section with it. Irie 001, thank you for following me. He comes over. It's Garrick, right? Yes, ma'am. All right. I would like one of your martial classes to have a sparring match with Garrick here.
So either
Over at
Curio
Curio.
or Aurora.
Yeah. Curio or Aurora. That would be your cues. Would either of you gentlemen care for a spar?
I'll step forward.
Okay.
And I'll skip over back to Safi and kind of just like bounce.
How's your HP right now, Curio?
I'm full.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's give you a look at what you're dealing with right now. So, Curio, I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Are we all getting in on this?
Just Curio.
Okay.
It's a one-on-one duel.
Okay.
I mean, if y'all want to cheat,
I mean,
I mean,
can turn invisible.
technically, if he's close to Aurora, he does get Aurora's aura incidentally, even without him
again,
doing anything.
knowing how to use your equipment and your friends is.
I can always turn invisible.
23 versus 20. Okay. All right. So, why don't we come this way? And he's gonna walk this way. Over to the left side of the arena. He reaches out a hand. May the best one win.
I will pat his head.
You kind of have to reach up high for that.
Oh,
I could see
I'll
him
hop up
jumping
and
to
pat
do
his
it.
head. Yep.
He looks confused for a second and pulls his hand back. Then he takes a few steps back.
According to the plan, keep him off balance.
All right. Guildmaster, would you like to count us in? Can do. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so you are first up.
I am first up. And I am pulling my strike, so I'm not going for the death blow. Just so you know.
Knockout, not death.
Yeah.
Don't kill somebody in front of the guildmaster.
Okay.
Cheery lethal unless said otherwise.
I think I've done this right now. Yay!
Hey, it works. 15 to hit.
Alright. A 15 is going to miss.
No.
So you lunge with your... Or you try to strike with
I
your
wish
staff.
you'd give me a moment, but okay.
Wait, what? Were you
Go ahead.
trying to do something else?
Well, if I don't know the result, I can add to it, but it's okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait, no, when you miss, so it's after I know I miss.
So you can add to it now.
Yeah. Please add 4 to that, so 19.
Okay.
As
19
I
is...
adjust my strike.
Okay. 19 is going to hit. So you go with your strike. He kind of ducks out of the way, but then you like curve it at the last second and strike him on the opposite side. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that'd be 11.
Yeah, either two
And
hand or one hand.
And
Are you two-handing or
then-
one-handing, Firebutt?
Well, either one's going to give 11.
But I mean, for future.
Say that again?
For future.
Oh, 2.
Okay.
And then have to do this. 1, 2, 3. And 12 more force damage.
Okay.
Custom. Okay.
What is that?
That's my
Apparently
staff of
force.
striking.
Okay.
Yep, force damage.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, that's one attack.
He has
Are
hit
you
attack.
attacking again?
Yes.
Okay.
28's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Roll
It's
damage.
19
Very
hit.
good roll.
14.
14. We doing a custom roll again?
Plus your force damage, yeah.
I'm
It's
seeing if
equal
I
to
can
staff
do
advantage.
that.
Does it have a set number of times you can do it?
2, 3. Yeah, it does. I just making sure I could do it more than once around.
All right. 8 more.
Please make a DC 16 con save.
Okie doke. He fails.
He's stunned. So I'm going to flurry of blows and do. And I get another one of these.
Does 17 hit, though?
Yeah, but I might have critted. So 16 more damage.
But does 17 hit?
The 24 hits, I'm assuming.
You rolled the
He got
17
to
for the
roll with
staff
the
of striking.
advantage, but he was.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He did.
Okay, got it.
Yes, 24 does hit.
So 16 damage. I just wasn't holding shift.
Yeah. Knew what you were doing.
All right.
How is he looking?
He's looking damaged.
Fight's only just begun.
Yeah, it's just started. I remembered to hold shift this time.
If he's looking for the equivalent of a 5th level caster, then probably got some decent HP on the sparring partner for martial
Plus
testing.
12 more damage?
Alright, so yeah, 24 is gonna hit for 12 more damage.
Okay, one moment.
Wait, I thought 24 was the previous. I'm confused.
24 and the 17
I
were
did
all
a
together.
31 that
31
time.
and a 17 were this hit.
Oh yeah.
So 31 hits.
31
And then
hit for
11
12.
more force damage.
So that's 23 damage total.
For this hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
84 damage already.
Monks, man.
I
This
can
is
do
how
a million
monks work.
things. I can only do it for a few rounds, but I can do a million things.
Okay.
Is that it for how many you can do now?
Yeah, that's 4 attacks.
Monks hit hard and fast.
Our little hits may not be as much as like a rogue sneak attack, but they add up quick.
True.
Alright. So
Especially
you
because of this.
You just go into this flurry of strikes, just dancing all around him. Striking at his knees, smacking him on the head and stunning him, jabbing him in the side, and altogether, he collapses.
Pack.
You have won.
I will
That was
pat
a
his
very
head.
good spar.
Yep, I will pat his head.
The guildmaster just looks stunned. It's like,
Almost as stunned as he is. But I'm tis.
okay, you are indeed quite skilled. He didn't even get a single blow in.
I will shake his hand because I know he has trouble moving at the minute.
Yeah, he like kind of staggers back up. Oh.
I will spend a healing word to help him out a little bit.
That was very impressive.
I'll spend a second level healing word.
I will too.
Was anyone keeping track how much damage did I actually do?
Okay, so he's got 8 from me and 15 from Lilia. To get him back on his feet a little bit.
23, 7,
Just a little bit.
5,
It's
He
just
was-
so that he's not completely on his last
5,
legs.
61.
He has enough to get himself
Oh,
up
thank you.
to 8 now.
71.
Go find the actual
73.
healers that have spell slots and are not in the middle of a test.
84 damage.
Did say
And a
that
stun.
earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Nene did say the 84. Yeah.
Yeah, and a stun. So he couldn't do
Yep.
anything next turn anyways. I was all set to do not as
Yeah.
much damage again, but
Yeah, we just healed him back for a combined 23.
This guy was a
he's
level
got a
8
little bit
fighter, too.
Yeah.
You just drained his health.
I mean, we're
And shocked the heck out of the guildmaster.
we are level 9, so
So
we're
much
a
for
little
that.
stronger.
So much for that character sheet.
You can always pull it back out later.
1-on-1 at full power, I'm a scary kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. All
Yeah,
right.
you can always save that character sheet for when we're sent on a joint mission. It's fine.
Well, I think you.
Kinka says Meteor's already burned it.
I think you all have done a very good job of proving yourselves.
I will salute with my tail.
When did we start playing 10 Candles, Kika?
Exactly, Burning Shadow. Don't mess with the kitty.
And especially do not mess with Kirio's tail.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't go well.
If you would all like to follow me back to the reception desk, we can get your guild cards updated to B rank, and then we can show you the way to the teleportation room.
Would we be able to purchase materials for the teleportation circles here as well?
Of course.
Okay.
We have a shop for such supplies.
Excellent.
Right
I
here in the
wonder what
guild hall.
other supplies they sell.
Safflin will go ahead and follow them.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
He has much to learn.
you make your way back to the reception desk. Guildmaster hands your guild cards back to the same receptionist as before. Please update these to B rank, please. So he takes them and kind of like does a little magic on them, and they update. And they now read as B rank adventures. He hands them back to all of you.
You have to tell me.
I
Alright.
can cast Ascending to May later today.
I bet you she'd be so proud of Callan. Now that she will remember who he is.
Too soon.
Yep, we did fix that.
Alright. This way to the teleportation circle. I must say I've never seen a test go quite that smoothly before.
It was fun.
You guys have definitely seen your fair share of battles.
Yeah,
It's been
we definitely have.
interesting.
Garrick is no easy feat to beat, so to beat him without him landing a single blow is something.
Yeah, Curio is quite skilled.
And Kira would get all bashful and blush, even though you can't see it under his fur.
So she
Best
leads...
to stay on his good side, compliment his tail, and be respectful of the tail.
Oh, it's a very shiny, fluffy tail.
He will definitely turn around, spin around, put it in front of him. Oh, I thank you. I do take care of it.
I can tell.
He really loves his tail.
Alright, so she leads you up the stairs
It's my best feature.
to a room. She opens the room, and it's kind of dimly lit, but there are some lights shining down in the center, and there's this massive circle on the ground full of runes. This is the teleportation circle. So here's our circle. There's a table sitting off to the side. Here is a copy of the runes you will need for access to it. She hands it over to you.
We're
And
counting this as one of the ones that I know it as I
Correct.
gain the spell.
Correct. Also, you are originally from Rockfort, is that correct?
That would be where we banded together. That's the nearest location.
Do you have their sigils yet?
Not yet.
Alright. Since you were originally registered there, she grabs another paper. Here are the runes for the Rockfort teleportation circle.
Oh, so we don't have to go back and grab it?
Correct? It is
Now
your
that's handy.
original guild, so it makes sense that you have that one as well.
Well, thank you.
I have
That's
added
handy.
that into my notes for the spell.
So you now know the sigils for both towns. So I can show you to our shop. And then
Very
anything else I
useful.
can help with?
Yes, actually. We find ourselves in need of intel, in case you have heard anything. We've been in pursuit of two Vistani by the name of Alenka and Charles, who've been causing some chaos.
Okay.
We came all the way here from Rockfort, partially attempting to follow their trail.
I see.
Any news that you might have of Vistani movements would be helpful.
Well, they were here a few weeks back, they had set up camp right outside of town. I believe they were headed towards, where was it?
We'll pull out our map. And it's gonna be that same city on the opposite side of the world, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe they were headed towards Asuhai next.
Hmm.
So yeah, the same city.
Yep.
They'll likely be camped out there for quite a while.
Would you happen to have information for a circle for Atsuhai, or would we need to?
Be back in a moment.
You would need to get
Okay.
that from them.
Okay.
As a guild master, I can give you ours, and I can give you the one from your original guild, but you will need the permission of their
Gotcha.
guild in order to get
So we'll need
those
to make our
records.
way there the long way first. But at least we can start from Rockfort to shave a few days off our trip.
Right.
I have a weird question. Do you know if they need a special guild ranking to use their circle?
It should be B rank.
To be
Okay.
consistent.
Well, B rank is the reason we require it to be B rank is because typically, teleportation circle is a B rank spell, so you would need to be at least that level in order to even use that spell.
Yes, it's just difficult to demonstrate said spell when you don't have access to a circle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Small flaw in that testing method.
And
Well,
we've been on
that's
an
why we
adventure
don't.
just
That's why we just require
Any
to see any
B
fifth
level.
any B rank spell.
Yeah.
Because if you can do a spell of that level, then odds are you can do that one as well. Especially if you were requesting access.
makes sense. Yeah.
Out
A
of
bit of an
curiosity,
adventure.
Mm-hmm.
as a caster who specializes more in the mental arts, would you have had a way to adequately test those?
What kind of spells are you talking?
Psychic Lance, Modify Memory, among others.
Oh. Those ones are harder to test for sure. But
Yeah.
we do have ways of testing, of detecting those. Yes.
That's why I didn't step forward to test. I wasn't sure how easy it would be for you to gauge the presence of those spells.
Yes, I'm quite skilled myself, and I am able to discern those types of things as well.
Okay.
Easier for me to just rain fire.
Yeah, I know. It's much more visual to have you or Callan cast something at that level.
Yep.
Callan could not.
Oh yeah, Callan's not a true caster.
Right, he's a half caster.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora wouldn't have been able to either, would he?
Nope, they both only have access to third level
So
spells.
it would have been you or me.
Yep.
Yep.
Sappy.
And
Okay.
Yeah, I could have cast something a little bit more visible at a 5th level. It just wouldn't necessarily meet the requirement. So.
Yep. I was looking at my spell list. I'm like,
All right.
Shall
So
I rain
while
fire?
you guys are having this conversation, she does show you to the shop where you can purchase some spell components. They have various spell components here.
Also,
I guess I
point
wouldn't
of
Especially
find the
rarer
diamond
ones.
dust here.
Yeah, point of order, Nene. For the sulfur, you wouldn't have technically required it because we did start with a focus, which the arcane focus negates the need for base components that don't have a value ascribed. It works the same way as a component pouch.
What do you mean we started with a focus?
You start with an arcane focus, which is your holy symbol that you cast through.
Oh, true. Okay.
When you cast through it, you don't use material components unless they have a value listed in the material cost.
Okay.
Part of why the focus
So
is
like the
useful.
100 gold dust.
So like the pinch of sulfur would not be needed, but the gold dust worth X amount or diamond dust worth X amount would be required. Just so you're aware.
So what kind of rare spell items would we
Basically,
find here?
if it says worth X amount, we probably need to buy it.
No, I meant what we find here at the guild hall.
Yeah, he said some of the rarer stuff, so I need to acquire chalks and inks infused with precious gems.
That you would be able to find, yes.
I would like to gather several sets of those.
Okay.
Because they're worth
does it-
50 gold pieces each.
Okay. Yep, so go ahead and mark however many you're needing.
Yeah, I will go ahead and I will acquire 4 sets.
Okay.
So,
So
I will
200
spend
gold.
200 gold on that.
Nene?
I'm taking a look. Give me a minute.
I will say the dust, the diamond dust, you would still have to go to a jeweler for.
Okay. And I picked up my reliquary already.
Mm-hmm.
Would I find a crystal ball or a silver mirror here?
Sure.
Silver mirror.
Okay.
1,000 gold.
Yep, go ahead and mark
Abby,
that.
can I get 1,000 gold?
I'll pull You're pulling it
'Cause
out of your
didn't-
share?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
because
go
I
ahead.
haven't. Well, I didn't take my share. So what is my total?
Our shares after buying the prayer beads were 8,715 gold, 6 silver, and 6 copper.
8,715. 6. How much silver?
6
6
silver,
silver,
6
6 copper.
So add. Okay.
And then,
So
and then take out
1,000.
your 1,000. Yeah.
Okay. And add in a. I'm guessing it's a custom item.
For the silver mirror?
Yeah.
I think the closest you're going to find is the steel mirror, and you can probably just, because it's a spell component.
Yeah, they don't really have
Customize it to silver.
actual... They don't have
I just made
them
it
in
as a
D&D
custom
Beyond
item.
to actually add,
Yeah,
so
that's
yeah, you
fine.
just write it in.
I just put it as a custom item, silver mirror 1 for 1,000 gold.
I started writing in a custom item, and it removed the thing on me. When I hit backspace to start typing.
Diamond worth 500. That would still be jewelers. Jewel worth 1,000.
And for the record, when it says worth like 500, you can still use one that's worth more than that.
Yeah.
For it.
Could you
Just has to be
could
worth
you
at least
use
500.
multiple to combine the price or no?
No, you can't go up, but you can't go down, but you can go up.
Okay.
So you can't use a 300 for a 500. You can't use 2 300s for a 500. But you
So
can use a
still need
500
diamond
for...
dust.
Yeah, because it has to
300.
be a diamond, not diamonds.
Right.
But you can always trade them in.
Yep.
Anything else that has a material cost?
A sunburst pendant worth at least 100 gold for Dawn. Could you ever
Okay.
see me using Dawn?
A lot of these are going to be situational.
Yeah.
We could also, when we visit the jeweler, buy more gems. There's always that.
Yeah, that one's one where you just need it as a focus. That one's not used up.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can just buy.
Yeah, you would just buy the pendant once.
It does some damage, so I mean you could. Takes a minute to cast though.
No, it lasts for a minute.
Oh, yep, you're right. Casting time's 1 action. My bad. Yeah, 40-10 damage isn't bad.
Anybody else added their gold into their inventory yet?
I
I
did.
did.
Okay.
Callan has not.
8,715 gold, 6 silver, 6 copper.
8,716 or 15?
15
15.
for gold.
6 and 6. Alright, Callan's done it, so I can do it for Aurora as well.
There. Just put it in the chat. That way, when I start tracking the party funds again, it's not weird. Not trying to guess
Oh, the
who has their
300
funds and who
diamond.
doesn't.
Wasn't it
300 diamonds.
87, 21, and 3?
We had to reduce it when we bought the prayer bead.
Oh, okay.
Because it was originally 9,882.
Yeah, because we brought
3
the
and
prayer
3.
bead as a party fund.
Right.
Gotcha.
So that's
So
why
it wasn't
dropped.
just coming out of one of ours.
Yeah, we split the prayer bead 6 ways.
Because we don't know who it's going to be used on. But Aurora
Well, and
gets to
it's a
handle it.
semi-permanent upgrade to the prayer bead, so.
Yep. We should have checked what else they would have had.
I mean, there's still time to do that afterwards.
Alright. Anything else?
Something about pendant. I just closed out by accident. Give me a second.
You need to buy 100 gold piece pendant.
Sunblast pendant, I think it said.
Sunburst.
Sunburst.
Yeah. 100 gold.
Just add it to your notes that you now have the spell component for casting Dawn.
Pika, did you add your money to yours? Did we lose Pika?
Add your money to your character sheet inventory that Safi just posted.
Yeah, that way I'm starting from a blank slate with tracking the party funds.
Okay, the pendant.
Well, it is almost 9.
Yep.
Yeah, this is mainly just gonna be shopping today, so if there's anything else you want to buy, think about that. But otherwise, I don't think there's too much left today.
Right.
Yeah, it just says it's a sunburst pendant worth at least 100.
Yep.
Yep. That's fine, son. Good night. All right. So with the diamond dust, how are you wanting to do that? The jeweler
Gonna have to
can
go.
grind some of your own diamonds down. You can
you can
buy
purchase.
new
I think I
diamonds
would
that are
rather
grinded.
just buy.
Okay. He
And
can
it was
purchase some of those
for.
diamonds off of you if you want.
No, I think I want to keep them.
Okay. So how much are you
I
buying?
think I did that wrong. Give me a second. How many do you think I should buy, Lily?
I mean, how many uses are you anticipating at this point before we can stock up again?
Hopefully none, but
Let me put it this way. If more than 3 of us are down at the same time, we got bigger problems.
but that's greater restoration.
Oh, okay, for restoration?
Yes.
Well, the prayer bead won't use any of the material costs. So we got at least 1 free use there when it's needed.
5?
Yeah, it's probably plenty. Five is probably plenty.
And that would be 500 gold.
Yep.
Usually a good rule of thumb is for healing components, you want to be able to cover for the bigger stuff like the revives at least 2/3 of the party. If you have enough to do 1 per party member, great, but that's not always going to be the case.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 5. Diamond dust.
Meteor, I'm also just going to do a variety of small purchases while she's doing that, like getting
Okay.
more rope.
Okay.
Just little bitty things. I know how much those are.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, you can stock up on rope, food, whatever.
Yep. Some assorted small sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Just pouches to put things in as we find them.
Sounds good.
Probably get some more vials for Pika too.
Okay.
For poisons.
Speaking of, can I have greater restoration? Never mind. It's too
What?
too late.
What? For what do you mean? Can you have it?
Yeah, what do you mean, can you have it?
No, it's too late. Never mind.
What?
I was wanting to have it cast on me, but it's way too late.
Why? What?
We
Cast
have
on you for
bead now.
what?
Aurora can just use the prayer bead on you now.
Yeah, but
But
it's way too late.
Cast for what, though? I'm confused.
Because
You
I'm
wanted
like
it
30
used-
years older.
Oh.
Oh.
I got
What
ghosted a long time ago, but you have to use it within 24 hours.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, that was weeks ago at this
Yeah,
point.
I
was it
think
not?
you
Right.
need wish
Yeah,
for
I
that.
just read and noticed that it has a time limit.
What was my 1,000 gold
Yeah,
diamonds for.
I was aged and then we reverted it because we retconned because the damage would have killed it before it did that.
Yep, but
I
I
don't-
didn't get that.
I don't think you specifically needed any. I
No,
don't think
I
you
know there's
specifically needed
something
them
in
for
here
anything.
that I need $1,000 gold diamond. I was looking at it earlier.
It was probably Resurrection. Probably the higher level Raise Dead or Resurrection spell. Rather than the Revivify.
Is it raised dead?
Because that sounds right.
That's a diamond worth 5.
Resurrection is a diamond worth at least 1,000.
Yeah.
No, there's something
Which
else
the
that I
spell
was looking
consumes.
at.
And it's 7th level spell, so.
Yeah, it's not one that you're necessarily gonna get. Was it Hallow? That was the other expensive thing you were looking at?
Nope, that's herbs.
Okay. I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, back to calculating my expenses for things.
That was the focus worth 1,000. I do need to pick up. Should I pick up? I don't think I need to pick up Raised Dead if I'm there with you guys, right?
Hallow uses stuff worth 1,000.
Should I pick up at least 1 to 2 500 gold diamond
I thought you
for
had
Raised Dead?
two.
I have 1,000 gold
have?
diamonds.
Okay, yeah, and she has various worth 100
Oh, I have
or
a
300.
a jewel worth at least 1,000 gold for planar binding.
Okay.
Oh, and you needed the reliquary for 500.
I bought that already.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm spending
Dust worth.
26 gold and 10 silver on assorted ropes, vials, and sacks.
That one is the pendant. Nope.
So I'll make sure to pass those to Pika later, but I am buying her 24 vials. I'm assuming that I can buy 24 of them. If that's too many, let me know.
Sorry, say again?
For vials,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna buy 24.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hey there.
The quantity adder will only let me add 10 at a time, which is interesting.
Do you think the jeweler would trade one of the 1,000 gold diamonds for 2 500s?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
And that is for. It's not for Vivify, that is for. Raised Dead.
Yeah, I went through all the spells that you can get right now for 5th level and lower, and it looks like Hallow is the one that is the one that needs 1,000. And it's herbs, oil, and incense.
Yep.
Yeah, but Lily also said that that one would be more of a situational.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something you put down.
Prepare for, because you have to dedicate an entire day of casting to it.
Yeah, it takes 24 hours just to cast that puppy.
So in theory, in a case where you would use it, you would plan ahead of time and then acquire your materials.
And that's one you do around your home and one you do in preparation for a war zone.
Right. It's where you're trying to prevent the raising of undead.
Because it does
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
So if you're going into battle against a necromancer and you're trying to bring them to you, that is when you hallow the ground.
Okay, so I have diamond. I have 5 300 gold diamonds. I have 2 1,000 gold diamonds. And I have 2 500 gold diamonds.
Slaughtered my fighter
Sorry.
in 1 round.
So you can raise dead twice.
Yep.
Perfect.
And I can revivify 5 times.
All right. Anything else that you guys are wanting to do?
Not that I can think of.
Good.
All right.
The only other thing we had on our list was buy pastries at the bakery, which I think we partially did.
I mean, that's the most important thing.
Callan's gonna go up to.
Already.
Callan's gonna come up
Yep.
to Safflin and say,
Aren't you wanting a tattoo?
I don't think we can afford it.
They're cheaper than you think.
Well, the particular one I was looking at
Oh, was that the 50,000 one?
was the Death Ward tattoo, which is much more expensive. Because it was the Life Well tattoo.
I forget how much she said for that one.
It was stupidly high, like 35,000 or something. It's not
Yeah,
happening.
I think 35,000 sounds right.
I was hoping that we could have one of the other sets that had the lesser one that only had the Death Ward and not the increased healing
Mm-hmm.
for cheaper, but the set you were looking at didn't have that one.
Gotcha.
The set you were looking at only had the one that was the whole thing together.
Yeah, it's a very rare one. So yeah, it was one of the super expensive ones.
Yeah, because I mainly just wanted a Death Ward.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want the rest of the benefits, but there was not one that was just Death Ward.
You do know I can Death Ward, right?
Well, you couldn't at the time.
I can now.
Yeah.
Callan will offer you 10,000 if you want it for it.
I still can't afford it, so it's fine.
Okay.
I only have 14,000, so.
That's what he has as well.
It's not necessary now that we have someone who has Death Ward.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fine.
All right.
It just would have been nice.
Then unless anyone has anything else they would like to do, we can go ahead and end it here for the night. You guys can go to sleep for the evening. I'm sure that would have taken the entire day to do all that.
Oh yeah.
Find an inn.
Especially since you guys were already like partially through the day. So go ahead and take your long rests. And we will start off in the morning after next time. So for those of you watching on my end. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.